As Everton's 133-year spell at Goodison Park draws to a close, all eyes are looking towards a new beginning at Bramley-Moore Dock. However, moving stadiums is something the Toffees are familiar with, having been forced to up sticks 3 times in the 19th century. The club started their journey at Stanley Park, spending 5 years here before moving to nearby Priory Road to accommodate for growing attendances.
Priory Road enabled them to actually build some fairly rudimentary facilities, but it's a changing area, a very small sort of seating area, and also an actual way of controlling who entered the ground, so they could actually collect gate money.
But gate takings were not as high as expected, and despite Everton winning their first trophy, the Liverpool Senior Cup winners were evicted for a strange reason.
Mr. Cruitt very quickly became sick of all the noise and the boisterousness of the spectators. So even before that first season that Everton had at Priory Road was out, he was giving Everton their notice to find alternative accommodation for the 1884-85 season. So again, this is where John Holding really came into his own in terms of finding alternative premises, actually very close, almost opposite to Priory Road. And of course, that was what would become known as the Anfield Ground.
The move to Anfield was where the Toffees made their stamp on the game. Within a year, the club had turned professional and were accepted into the inaugural First Division in 1888.
Obviously, the ambition was to win the Football League, and that's something we achieved with a fantastic side in the 1890-1891 season.
12 months after the league success, though, and tensions were high in the Everton boardroom, as club president John Holding famously increased the rent. Some club officials took issue with his demands, and so George Mahon took matters into his own hands.
And then at a meeting, one of these quite stormy meetings, Mahon played his trump card when he declared that he had another venue, another potential ground in his back pocket. And by that, he meant he'd already sort of got a tentative agreement that Everton could have first dibs on basically a piece of scrubland known as Mere Greenfield, just across the other side of Stanley Park.
Everton built the ground in 3 months, and come the first friendly against Bolton Wanderers in August 1892, supporters were left marvelling at the world's first purpose-built stadium. It was named Goodison Park, and the rest is history.
I suppose everything has to come to an end, and we only got 8 years out of Anfield, but I think we got our value for money out of Goodison Park.